All right, welcome back. Continue on my startup that's currently happening right now. We stopped at the end of round 4. I think Ramondre right here. So a quick recap. We had the 4th pick. End up with Herbert, St. Brown, London, considered Olave here. 3rd round reversal. Got London, considered JSN here. I was hoping JSN fell to 4-4 right here. JSN, Higgins, or Metcalf. Unfortunately, they didn't, so I traded back. 502. If I stayed, I was thinking of Kincaid or Freiermuth. And ETN. Also considered Walker here, Kenneth Walker. But I was like, I think it's too soon. If I can get value to move back, I will. Essentially, I move back around to move up from late 9 to early 7. So pretty much 3 rounds. So anyways, with our next pick was 502. I was targeting Freiermuth. Unfortunately, he went to 412. So where we're at. So I took Kenneth Walker, who I considered at 4-4. Honestly, I wanted Judy here or Addison, but more Judy than Addison. Also considered Christian Watson. I didn't think QJ was gonna go this soon. I targeted QJ at 5'11", pair with my Herbert, but he went so soon. So I'm like, all right, I think Kenneth Walker. It's a steal here, although I had Walker and Judy essentially in the same tier. But I was like, I need an anchor running back. And Walker's essentially the only one left. There's also Javonte Williams, but I don't want to risk picking an early running back this soon with an injury history, so I pass. Pick Kenneth Walker. I thought Ridley was going to make it back to 5'11". Targeted Ayuk, Harris, Ridley, Judy, Addison. But whatever, nobody made it. So I'm like, since it's a 2 tight end league and a small tight end premium, I'm like, we need to get a tight end. Because I was also targeting Freiermuth, but he didn't make it, so whatever. Mayer. Also targeted Kincaid right here, but whatever. Trade back. Anyways, it was Mayer, Waller, or Laporta. I had Mayer as my tight end 1 pre-draft NFL. And Waller, 30 years old. I didn't want to take him too soon. Also considered Pittman here. And Jordan Love. So I'm like, there was plenty of quarterbacks left. So I'm like, alright, we can wait on a quarterback. So this guy took forever. Pick Goff. And it took like an hour to pick Russell Wilson. I'm like, alright, cool. And then Jameson, never considered because I already had St. Brown. And this guy traded up. And he only had 1 quarterback. So I'm like, bro, you better not pick Jordan Love. And luckily, he took Aaron Rodgers, which is fine because looks like he has a good competing players. Henry, Taylor, Jacobs, Barkley, Stevenson, and Wilson, Tyreek. And I guess he wanted that Garrett Wilson stack with Aaron Rodgers. And Rodgers just signed an extension or pay cut, so essentially he's gonna play 2 more years, I think. So that was a decent trade for him. So luckily, Jordan Love fell to us, so I ran and picked him right away. And we had pick 702, right? So I was hoping Purdy made it. Purdy or Pickett. They're like my next quarterback. I wanted a 3rd one since Jordan Love hasn't really proven anything. Although he will get 2 years to prove himself in Green Bay. Hopefully he does. What I'm betting on. I wanted to solidify my quarterback room. So I'm like, all right. Hopefully they fall to me. Unfortunately, they didn't. And I also considered Traylon Burks. So let's see who picked. So we try to solidify our tight end room. This Komet pick surprised me. Like, it's a little too early, in my opinion, but he did just sign an extension. So basically, a 4-year deal, like a rookie contract. That's the tight end one for the Bears, but his quarterback right now is Justin Fields, and although he got 7 touchdowns last year, which is elite status, I just still don't trust Fields, honestly. I'm not a Fields believer. I think he's gonna get replaced. They do get the 1-on-1. But anyway, stick to Njoku. Solidify our tight end room. So we got Njoku and Mayer as our anchor. Njoku essentially is my oldest player right now, but he's still fairly young as a tight end. So I just turned 27. So he got 3-4 years of youngish, and he hasn't had any major injury history. And he's tied to Deshaun Watson, who should improve this year. So, and he did finish at tight end 10. Hopefully, he can improve on that. Considered Evan Ingram here, but Ingram is 2 years older, so I'm like, so considered Laporta. But I didn't want 2 rookie tight ends, and I also had St. Brown on the team, so I'm like, nah. So then, unfortunately, Laporta went. And Mac Jones, I actually considered Mac Jones in 7-11 if he made it. Because, like I said, Jordan Love is a bit of a question mark. Although Mac Jones is also a question mark. It would have been a hard decision. But here, 7-11. Had Deontay Johnson and Kirk. It's like literally the only receivers left on the same tier. And then Swift, Sanders, White, Akers, Ingram. I thought they were all gonna, at least one of them was gonna make it back to 804. All of them went. I was like, bro, are you serious right now? Like, I would have literally taken Evan Ingram here, but whatever. That's what happened when, you don't trade up. So we ended up with James Cook, which is not a horrible pick. But I pretty much had Swift, Sanders, White, and Akers like a little bit ahead of James Cook. But now with the, what's his name, Hines injury, that bumps up Cook a little bit. And he is getting some camp hype lately, although, it's camp. But I figure out like, alright, James Cook still has 3 years on his rookie contract. So, and he's startable depending on how they use him this year. Also considered Charbonnet here. And Mingo, did I consider Mingo here? No. I think I considered Musgrave. Yeah, Musgrave. But anyways, we took Cook. So when we traded out of the 404, we traded our 9th round pick. So we don't have a 9th round pick. So I have to wait a full round and a half for my next pick, which is our 9th round pick. I mean, our 10th round pick. Our next pick is 10th round. Anyways, after Cook, at Mingo, I wanted Elijah Moore, honestly. I thought he was going to make it back. Or, well, Levis. I had Elijah, Levis, Musgrave, and Sky Moore, and Rashee Rice. But they all left, or they all went. I didn't like Pacheco. I think he's gonna get replaced eventually. So I'm like, alright. Well, I considered Monty when I was picking Cook. But I pivoted to Monty because Cook is much younger. And there was a small chance Monty made it back to me, which he did. But then I was kind of having like question because he is kind of old. but his contract do suggest that he will be in the Lions for the next 2 years, and he'll get those goal line backs that Jamal Williams got. And I think he's a much better running back than Jamal Williams, so hopefully he gets at least 10 touchdowns like Jamal Williams 17 last year, and it's worth a pick. So that's where we're at right now. 10th round, middle of the 10th round. This dude already went to bed, it seems. So this is our team. Let's see. So we have 10 players. We need 2 more flex players to complete our starting lineup. I'm hoping they're both receivers or another tight end, although I don't like any of the tight ends left. I think we can get Everett, Gesicki, Higbee, all these like Hurst, veteran tight ends that we can plug in over Michael Mayer while he learns the game. And receiver still pretty stacked. I think there's a lot of startable receivers here like Claypool, Zay Jones, Chark. Fill out the flex roll. The running backs getting kind of thin. Like after Dalvin, James Cook, guess Penny, and then Herbert and Roshan. I guess B-Rock too. So like 6 running backs left that has week to week flex play, assuming they stay healthy. So hopefully, and the quarterbacks left are straight garbage. I'm gonna punt this until like round 15 maybe. Like we gotta fill out our starters and then get maybe 3 more bench players, and then maybe we'll consider quarterbacks. But anyways, that's where we're at. Got a good young core, and just I think only Monty is like the old here. But he's a good option. He should produce early RB2 numbers, which should put us in contention if hopefully Jordan Love proves to be a decent quarterback. But anyways, that's it for now. I'll continue this startup probably in a couple days when we get to the round 15. Maybe I'll try to trade up some players, but that's it. Peace.